Welcome back to part two of A Mother's Love. I have another beautiful and phenomenal mother here with me today who is going to discuss motherhood. And right now, I will allow her to introduce herself.
Hello, I'm Rita Jones, lifelong resident of Springfield, Ohio. I have two children, Rashad Jones and Renisha Jones is my daughter. I have two grandchildren, Rhea Jones and Cannon Jones. I have worked in Springfield in every aspect you can think of. I worked at a thermometer company all the way through to now I'm in education. And every job I had was to make life better for my children.
Yes, ma'am. What does a mother's love mean to you?
Whew, that's unconditional. You love them when they're good, and then you love them when they're not so good. You know, there's days that I love my kids.
Mhm.
There was days when I didn't like my kids, but my children are my whole world.
Yes, ma'am. How has your faith shaped the way you love, guide, and pray for your children through the different seasons of motherhood?
Ooh, for me,
Mhm.
becoming a mother, it was very important and it was a special time in my life. I grew up when in a time where my mother died when I was 13.
Mm.
So I kind of just, reared my own self in a way. I had family members, aunts and cousins and everything that helped, mold me into the person I am today. But I just know how I longed for my mom all those years and all the milestones that me and my sister Paula made. I felt like she could see them even though she wasn't physically present. So I believe a mother is the matter of fact, she's the source of the house. She's the source of everything. Anything else you want to know?
No, that's it.
Okay.
What is one moment in your motherhood journey that made you truly understand the depth of your love for your child, and how did it change you?
Okay. First moment was when my son was born, Rashad was born. I'm like, oh my God, I got a baby. What do I do with it? Second one was Renisha was born. And I'm like, here's another baby. What am I going to do with it? And as the years went on, you you find a happy medium in your rearing your children because uh, you can buy anything out in the world and you get an instruction book, directions, uh, a layout of how things go. Have a baby. They're going to tell you, enjoy your child for 18, 20 years or however many. Then the second really big thing was to be there to experience and watch my daughter have her daughter. So, and that's been 21 years ago. And now, just 2 years ago, Rashad had the opportunity of having his first child and to watch the interaction between him and Cannon, precious.
Yes,
Precious. Brings tears to my eyes when I even think about it. First walked in the room after the baby was born. Cannon was laying on Rashad's chest. And I just thought, oh my God, I could see Rashad's whole image had changed. It was almost like he was putty, but it was just like, I have a kid now, all these years. So those really, really, really times that have really moved me as being a mom.
Yes, ma'am. What is something about a mother's love that people often misunderstand?
I don't care if you do right, you do wrong, or whatever you do. I'm still your mother, and I have to either love you past your pain, love you through your mess, or just be there as that support person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's being a mom, you've got to not only be the role model
Mm-hmm.
or the disciplinarian
Mm-hmm.
or the counselor, the bank,
Mm-hmm.
the cook.
Mm-hmm.
You have all these different roles to play. So being the best model I could be was, even when I was struggling, even when things were hard for me, they never knew it
Mm-hmm.
because they were always well taken care of.
Yes, ma'am. How has becoming a mother changed the way you love?
Oh, becoming a grandmother, you should
Grandmother.
ask
Okay,
me
well, let me
that.
change the question. How has becoming a grandmother changed the way you love?
Man, my heart is this big. Boom, boom.
Uh-huh.
Being a grandmother is just, oh, wow. There's no words I can really put. I love my kids. I
Mhm.
love them. They're my world.
Mhm.
But my two grandchildren, they're my life now.
Mm.
You know, I live just to be in their world and just to uh, give them some of the wisdom and the knowledge they need.
Mhm.
And whew, being that grandmother is just nothing like it.
Yes, ma'am. What do you hope your children always know about how much you love them?
Tell them every day, I love you.
Mhm.
I send probably 3 or 4 times a week. I will send them poems
Mhm.
where it says a poem to my son.
Mhm.
I send it to my son, a poem to my daughter. I send it to my daughter. I send them uh, affirmations
Mhm.
about how much they mean to me
Mhm.
and how much I want to see them become better.
Mhm.
You know, every mother wants their children to do a step more than what you do, that we did as mothers and fathers.
Right.
So,
Yes, yes, ma'am. In what ways do you show love to your children every day?
answer the phone. I get a call. My daughter's a bus driver, so she calls me about 8:05 every morning. Mom, these kids on the bus, they just make me so happy. Mom, these kids on the bus, they did da 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 da. Or Rashad will call me and say, Mom, why is Cannon doing that? Or why is Cannon, look at your boy, and he'll FaceTime me.
Uh-huh.
And Cannon had a broom and the dustpan,
Uh-huh.
and he was trying to sweep. Cannon tried to run the sweeper. So those are the times.
What does unconditional love look like in your home?
Ooh. On them nights that I walked the floor,
Uh-huh.
wondering where my child was, either one of them, and reaching out, and no response, no response. And you know, a mother's intuition will tell you when there's something wrong with your children. As much as they try to say, "Oh, Mom, we're okay, we're okay," no, no. Relationships for my kids have always been a concern for me.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, we all go through different relationships. We all go through different phases of life, jobs, just, you know, just different times.
What words of encouragement, grounded in your faith, would you share with young mothers who may feel overwhelmed or discouraged, to remind them that their strength, their purpose, and the value of their journey?
Woo. Well, I used to be the WIC director for 16 years.
Uh-huh.
So I saw countless moms with babies.
Uh-huh.
And they'd all come in, and I'd sit down and talk to them and tell them, you know, having a baby, having a child, it's not like you know when you were growing up you had your doll baby.
Uh-huh.
This baby walks, talks, it does all those things, and you know you need to be in a way like I don't want to use the word focus, but I'll use that. Focus on how you're taking care of your child, because there's so many different what things in life, happenings, occurrences that are challenging to a mother raising her child. And you need, like I said, you need to have somebody you can bounce questions off of. You need to have somebody that if you need to take a break from your baby, take them to this person, and take your break. There's wisdom and guidance through all mothers. Every mother's struggle is entirely different. Every mother's walk is different. You know, there's that thing about the footprints. Just know, when you're a mother, you got 3 sets of footprints. So it's a journey.
Before we go, is there anything that you would like to say to the listening audience that we have not covered?
Oh gosh, happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your life. Enjoy being a mom. Enjoy being a grandmother. Motherhood is not a job you get paid for. It's not one of those things that comes with benefits. Motherhood, it's truly a journey. It is just a journey.
Yes, ma'am.
But your children are your greatest rewards.
Yes, ma'am. We thank Miss Rita Jones for her time. And to everyone, have a wonderful day. Peace.